Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Can Danny Jacobs beat Canelo Alvarez? And if he does, what's next? Let's just break it down. Now, Danny Jacobs has went on record and said Canelo is a fight defining his career. It's a career defining moment for him. It's a huge fight. And he also states that it's a legacy fight. And this is something that, that would make him, the best in the division and a future Hall of Famer, according to ESPN Deportes. So if we look at it like this, I think it'll be a very interesting fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight and either guy can win. And I've already been on record as stating that I believe Canelo has the slight edge in that fight, but it's a 50-50 fight. This fight could easily be a draw, but I do give Canelo the slight edge because I think he has a lot of momentum going for him. He has elite level body work, and body work can change the course of a fight. But I do think it's a 50-50 fight. Don't count out Danny Jacobs. It's a winnable fight. But if Danny Jacobs were to win, how will he do it? How will he defeat Canelo Alvarez? The first thing that Danny Jacobs has to do is pump the jab on Canelo Alvarez, stay on the outside, and make it extremely difficult for Canelo Alvarez to get on the inside. Continue to use lateral movement and make it extremely difficult for Canelo. Canelo has a lot of things that he can do to counter that, but if Danny Jacobs continues, to work hard to do the things that he's always done in the past, because he's shown elite level abilities and skills, and so I do believe that, Danny Jacobs has the power to hurt anyone he's in the ring with, just as well as Canelo. So I think it's a very good and interesting fight. I think that, Danny Jacobs could use a myriad of things to win the fight because it's a very close fight. But I think that if Danny Jacobs does get past Canelo Alvarez, I think the next likely fight for Danny Jacobs is a rematch with Canelo. If Danny Jacobs doesn't take an immediate rematch with Canelo, then I could see that Danny Jacobs fighting another guy like Triple G or Demetrius Andre in another mega type of fight, and then at that point unify another belt, then rematch Canelo. I think that would be a likely, route for Danny Jacobs should he be able to get past Canelo Alvarez. I think he has the ability to, and and I don't think a loss, if you're Canelo Alvarez, I don't think that's the end of the world against a Danny Jacobs, because Danny Jacobs is an elite level opponent. I think that he could bounce back, rematch him, and redeem him, because, a guy of Canelo's level who's able to make the adjustments, who's able to come into the next fight better. We've already seen that displayed in Canelo versus Triple G 1. We've already seen Canelo bounce back, do much better the second fight. So I think that no matter what happens in this fight, it doesn't tarnish or hurt Canelo if he does lose the fight, because he can immediately rematch, and he has the skill set and abilities to improve and come back, because he's an elite level fighter in his prime with power. So you have to respect that. But then on the other hand, if you're Danny Jacobs, this may be your only shot at this level with a Canelo Alvarez, so you have to make it count. Once again, Unbiased as always is the Ibfp. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.